Welcome to NSS Sports. It's your boy Francis Talks NSS. Brian Talks NSS is in the house. Also, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. We are here today, April 1st. This video will be posted April 1st. Today we're talking about the NBA returns. We're going to talk about the new NFL 14 teams playoff format. And for those of you watching the video and also listening to us on Spotify, on Anchor, and the 6 platforms that were posted, NSS Sports is officially everywhere. We're going to make this a 2-segment podcast. If you're watching the videos, there's going to be a cut into it. If you're listening to it on Spotify or Anchor or wherever you listen to your podcast, it's going to be straight through, all right? So we'll let you guys know when it goes, when it stops, and just be ready for some nonsense, all right?
Ready.
All right, perfect. All right, guys. So, like I said, I'll introduce myself. My name is Francis, a.k.a. Francis Talks NSS. That's the boy Ryan on the camera right there.
We're right here. Here. See?
Right there.
Ryan Talks NSS.
How you doing, man?
Good, yourself?
So far, so good. Episode 2, by the way.
That's right. Kicking it off again.
I know, right? Everybody loved it, man. I got some really good feedback, so we got to do it again, all right? So,
absolutely.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, perfect. So we're going to talk some NBA, assuming the NBA is going to come back today. Not today, but this season. They're going to finish out the season. I got a couple different questions for you, and I got a couple different answers for you. First things first, let's hope the NBA returns. I miss sports so much, man. I really do miss sports. And yeah. I want to talk about – give me 3 teams that could benefit or that have benefited from this whole coronavirus concept, and give me 3 teams that are probably going to come back if the season restarts. Are going to come back with like a lot of struggles. Well, who do you have struggling? Who do you have succeeding when the NBA season returns?
So let's start with succeeding, because this could be really interesting depending on when it officially comes back and how far they stretch it out. One team that could really benefit, the Golden State Warriors. Look at this. Klay Thompson could have come back for the playoffs, but clearly they were out. But, they get back to where they were. Don't be such a hater, man. I'm just saying, but they could turn the season around. They're not going to jump way up or anything.
They're already eliminated. They're already eliminated from the playoff contention. Like, this team's not even.
You didn't say they had to be in the playoffs, did you?
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. Yeah. That makes sense. You could give Klay Thompson some playing time with his new Andrew Wiggins, and Steph is back.
Steph and Draymond.
And Draymond, dude, they could even break 20 wins.
We're talking about the Suns a couple years ago, man.
Woo! That was also a great team. Well, we're not going to talk about the Suns. I get frustrated with them every time I talk about them. They have so much potential and so much just inner disappointment. You should know. You're a Suns fan, aren't you?
Unfortunately.
Burn.
It's hard at times.
It's hard at times.
I won't lie. Yep.
Devin Booker drops 60 and loses by 20.
Hater.
You can tell me your second team now.
Another team.
Or do you want me to give you my first team?
Go ahead.
The Lakers, of course.
Okay. They're my number 2 team.
LeBron James is always better when he's rested. Anthony Davis is always nursing some type of injury, a lot better also when he's rested. The more time in between, we saw these guys playing at the beginning of the season, how hard they were going at it, right? They just took a month break in between the season to come back for the playoffs. Talk about low management, Corona time. Just kidding. Hopefully everybody stays safe from the Corona.
# too soon.
Too soon? Oh, my bad. It's nonsense sports. Okay, so your second team, why is the Lakers for you, though?
The same reasons, LeBron getting rested, which is always a good thing, Not a fan of the guy, but when the guy's rested, he's much better. You saw what he's done so far this season. He'll basically be able to come back.
Dude, he's
refreshed from time off. So
yeah.
Then my third team, I'll go the Clippers. You saw a lot in there where Paul George been hurt. He'd missed I'd probably say at least a third of the season so far. Don't quote me on that, but at least it seems like at least a third of the season. But getting him back healthy and having him and Leonard both healthy coming playoff time, that'd be huge for him.
Patrick
Because
Beverley.
in my opinion, those are
Well,
the top two-way stars in the whole league.
That, I did not think about Paul George's injury when I was making my list, and they did not make my top 3 of teams that benefited from this. I do. That's a pretty good point.
Just shut it off right now. Just shut off right now. If you, wow, just shut it down. Just shut it down, man. Just shut it down.
I'm not a Clipper hater. I'm just saying I might be a Clipper hater. Like, if you could,
but you're a Laker fan, right?
huh? My wife is.
You're a Laker fan, right?
I like the Lakers, but I don't like the Clippers.
Oh.
Hey, man, look, it happens. It's okay. Some of us bet to win. Some of us bet to play. Just saying. All right. So, my second team, my top 3, Lakers number 1. The number 2 will be the Bucks. If you remember, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he was injured. He was hurt right before the whole coronavirus concept started. So him getting some time off and getting back to himself 100%, that's really going to benefit the Bucks. And that I'm pretty sure that the Bucks, the Heat, and I want to say the Bucks, the Heat, and the Celtics are really was one of those 3 teams coming out of the East. And
yeah, not 76ers.
That's actually my third team. I'm usually a Sixer hater because I don't like Joel Embiid. I don't like Ben Simmons. It's not because he doesn't shoot 3-pointers. I just think that if you're open from the 3-point line, you should shoot the ball. I mean, we have seen a lot of players that should not be shooting the ball shoot it. Dwayne Dedmon, he was able to develop a 3-point shot. One of the Lopez brothers, I don't know which, both of the Lopez brothers were able to develop a 3-point shot. There's a lot of centers out there that just shoot it, I'm just saying, I'm not saying Ben Simmons, I don't want to be a Ben Simmons hater because he doesn't shoot the ball. But this is annoying. Yeah, he's just, I don't know. It's like you automatically don't have to play him from the 3-point line. So it automatically creates mismatchups.
Dude, I'll tell you what, that meme, though, about the coronavirus, keeping 6 feet difference, just pretend you're guarding Ben Simmons at 3-point line.
Dude, yeah. I have like 4 minutes for that. It's super sad because we have no sports. So whenever you find this, you're like segregated in your house with my 1-year-old and my 4-year-old. I'm trying to explain to them that Ben Simmons does not shoot 3-pointers. It does not work out at all. My kids listening to me talk about sports, it's over. So yeah, I'm going to throw the Sixers a bone. I'm going to give them like the team. They could benefit from the rest. They could enjoy it. They need it for meeting their high expectations, I guess.
I mean, who knows? With this break, Ben Simmons could be back and healthy by the time the season picks up again.
And shooting 3-pointers. Anything is possible. All right, 3 teams. Huh? Say what?
You never know.
That is true.
You never know.
I'm going to go on Bovada Live and see if there's some odds for Ben Simmons making more than 1 3 this season. I'm pretty sure the odds are pretty high against it.
Probably.
All right.
No, he already made one, right?
I think so. I think he garbage time. I'm pretty sure. Also, he made a couple in practice. There was a Photoshop video of him making threes. Somebody would say it was Photoshop. I think it was Photoshop.
Practice doesn't count.
Right? All right, 3 teams that did not benefit from the coronavirus or the break in the action. I don't want to say coronavirus. We're going to call it the break in the action. The 3 teams that from this mini vacation.
I might get some heat on this one. I'm not putting these in order here, but one team that I would say isn't going to benefit from this is Utah Jazz. And it has nothing to do with COVID-19 at all.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It has to do with the ignorance of political comparative that he had for like 30 seconds.
It's not. If you look in the past, Quinn Snyder's teams, I mean, they've always gotten off to slow starts. They've always been a team that plays after the All-Star game. That's when they start their winning.
That's true.
That's true. Get off to slow starts. And so if we're – in a sense, this could be like some restarting. So, I mean, they could get back to that beginning, where they struggle to get going again. So, I mean, that's that's one of my 3 teams that I think could get hurt from this break.
Coronavirus. Okay, I can see that. Honestly, I can see that. The Jazz, I have the Jazz up there mostly because, one, they were already struggling, and Mike Conley was starting to come back.
Gobert and Mitchell?
Huh?
Gobert and Mitchell? Huh?
I mean,
because they had to start stuff for the league,
I
huh?
don't. I think.
Really,
I
Francis? Really?
think that just hurts his mental. Like, it's imagine like making fun of something and then like karma just automatically hits you. I mean, I'm not even going to question on how they were able to test NBA players, but they're not able to test Emily that's selling me the 2% milk over at Winco. I'm just saying she looks kind of sketchy. I'm just kidding. Emily does not look sketchy at all. She does not have the coronavirus. I'm just saying, how does NBA players get tested like that? And we all have to wait. You know what? That's the topic for another day. Sorry about that. I just think that it hurts his confidence. I don't think it's going to affect him next season. I think that it's going to mess with his mind, and players are going to be able to get to his head. Like, imagine going to play against the Jazz. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to look at Rudy Gobert, and you're going to, like, go grab a microphone and touch it. And, like, it's a mental game. As much as it's a physical game, I think it's a mental game. And I think Gobert is going to have to – he's going to struggle for, like, a couple games. And Mitchell, we know that he can drop 40, but at the same time, he can also lose by 40, dropping 40. And he's not going to get much help, except for Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, Gobert's not going to drop 40, period. End of story.
Yeah, so.
I don't even think that guy's ever broken 30 points.
Maybe like 30-minute shots or missed dunks on NBA 2K when I was playing with them. Dude, I never seen a center miss so many dunks on 2K. I don't know if it was a glitch. I don't know if it was me. I wish I would have recorded every time this dude missed a dunk when I played with him on 2K, but whatever. Second team, my team is the Clippers. Before you start saying that I'm a Clippers hater, listen to my point. This team was not gelling before. This team needed time to play together. They needed all the time they could get. This time that they're spending apart is going to, like, push them apart. And there's still going to be some low management. So I'm just saying there's like 19, 20 games to the season. The Clippers will not be ready. I look forward to the Lakers beating them if they actually make it to the conference finals.
Wow.
Burn.
Wow.
Burn. Hashtag.
That's messed up.
It is. It was like a knife kill in Call of Duty. That's just messed up.
Pretty much.
That's all I do on that Call of Duty. I just get knife kills every time.
This one might shock some people as well. I got the Milwaukee Bucks as one of my top 3 teams that could hurt.
So you
listen
teams now? We're flipping teams.
So the Bucks first half, they've been playing outstanding, amazing. This time off though could interrupt that gel, that smooth, that groove they have going on right now. Totally disrupt it all. I mean, and especially I don't know if Giannis is going to be healthy or not. I haven't heard an update on him, but I'm assuming he'll be healthy when it starts again. But they're going to have to come back and find that gel and mesh where they were trying to leave off with, because they were the best team in the NBA before it happened. So, I mean, a month and a half break like this, I mean, it's going to be a couple months, really, I think, before it gets going again. That could really throw off that gel and that rhythm that they had going for them.
I got a question for you, talking about the Bucks. Is it weird to, like, when you look at the Bucks, is it weird that they, at least for me, they somewhat remind me of the LeBron James Cleveland Cavaliers? They had Kyle Korver, Kevin Love out there shooting threes, which is kind of like the Lopez brothers out there. George Hill was there with them. It's like the Bucks took a page out of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Was that just me? Or was that
well, George Hill's on the Bucks right now, right?
Yeah. And so is Kyle Korver, and they both play with LeBron. And they're essentially playing the same role.
In a sense, I don't see it that way. I mean, I feel like this Bucks team has more talent in it than what that Cavs team did.
That makes sense. Okay.
Chris Middleton, he was an all-star this year as well, and I've always liked him.
He's trash on 2K. He's trash. Dude is trash.
Well, maybe you just can't play with him, bro.
Huh?
Maybe you just can't play with him.
Dude, we do not have a long enough segment for me to go on how much I am a Chris Middleton hater. between We'll talk about. We'll get an episode of like players that I hate just for fun. Surely, just for fun. All right, my third team is the Rockets.
Westbrook, James Harden.
I like Russell Westbrook. I like his intensity. I don't like James Harden. I feel like I cannot get comfortable with this camera angle, by the way. So when you guys are watching the video, please pardon my camera movement. It should be pretty awesome instead. Speaking of James Harden, the Rockets are a team that I think is going to struggle. Do you hear the train? That's the train for you.
Yep.
The Rockets are going to struggle. They don't have a center. And I really do think that management is like betting on any other team other than the Rockets. Like, they probably sold all their stocks this year and probably going to buy them for cheap when they get bounced out by the Utah Jazz in the first round. Boom.
You know, the Houston Rockets, I'll put them there as well. I think they're going to struggle. And the big reason is their center's freaking P.J. Tucker.
Yeah.
The small ball is going to come back to bite them, and it's going to cost them.
Robert Covington is getting minutes at the center.
Yeah, crazy.
All right. Final question to end the subject. I feel like we always go on over time when it comes to any time. You can give us any topic and we just go on forever. It's pretty cool, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So, I got a question for you. Let's say the NBA decides to play without fans. Is it even worth it to go out the season, or should they just like scrap it off, give the team with the best record, let them play a best of 7? What is this?
I don't like the idea of playing without fans.
Yeah.
Without the fans, where are they going to get their revenue and income from? They're not going to get any. And then
pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
HBO Max.
I wouldn't pay for that. I wouldn't pay for that. Screw that.
Amazon Prime to watch a 7-game series between the Bucks and the Lakers. I mean, obviously, you're going to scrap it all out. You're not going to play every game. So nobody really wants to see the Suns play in the first place. Why would you want to see the Suns play without fans? Sorry. It was a bad example. My bad. I'll pick another team. The Bobcats better? The Charlotte Hornets?
Savage.
I'm just saying is
I'm not for them playing without fans, and I'd say if not more than 75% of the players aren't willing to not play in front of fans. I mean, of course they're going to because their jobs kind of depend on it if they want to get paid whatnot, but down deep they don't want to play without the fans.
That's true. I get that. So either resume the season as long as it takes, as late as it takes, right? Or scrap it off. No games without fans.
Yep.
Do you like that idea of just take the top 2 and just give them a best of 7 series?
No, even then I don't.
No?
I mean, because you can't say that. I mean, how many times have we had not a number 1 seed make it to the NBA Finals?
That's true. Or what if they do like soccer and do a free-for-all when it comes to the teams? Everybody has a chance. Everybody has a shot. You go 1 through 16. Just play everybody into it. And do like a big tournament. Winner is the winner.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I mean, I'd say if they cancel the season, you cancel the playoffs as well. There's no champion this year. The year 2019-20 season goes without an NBA champion.
Oof, that would be.
It sucks, I know, but I mean, I think that's the only fair way to do it. I mean,
that's true. I get that.
So.
But hey, man, at least we're tossing out some somewhat bad solutions for it. All right, man. So that's it for NBA. So if you guys are listening to us, just a quick note on it. We're gonna go right into our NFL subject of the day, our NFL reaction for the night. If you guys are watching the videos, just know that this video is gonna end. You guys leave a comment with your top 3 teams that are benefiting from this breaking the action. Top 3 teams that are not benefiting from it. But like I said, if you're listening to us, just ignore this. Keep on listening. Raise the volume. Get some popcorn. If you're about to put gas in your car, pull out now so that when you get back into it, you picked it up right where the nonsense starts. 3, 2, 1.